Fallen Reaper here today with another deck profile. Today we have Phantom Knights from our undefeated regional. We're 4-0, played against Cosmo, Draco Pal, Dino Mist, and I played a mirror match. 2-0'd every single one. Let's get straight into the video. So to start out, big shout out to my friend Shane for letting me borrow the deck. First time I've ever even put my hands on the deck and played, and ended up doing really well with it. It's sort of an autopilot deck from my standpoint. I just like the deck. This isn't the Brandy Abyss build. This is going to be the Speedroid. Say Phantom Knight Speedroids, I guess. To start out, you play 3 Ancient Cloak. Ancient Cloak is one of the main cards in the deck that I like. When it's in attack mode, you rarely use this effect, but you can switch a dead position monster to defense and he gains 800 attack, and then you can banish him, and he adds 1 Phantom Knight card from your deck to your hand. Next, you play 3 Boots. Boots, if you control Phantom Knight, you can special him, and then you can banish him to add 1 spell or trap card. You play 3 Gloves. Gloves, when he's used as Xyz material for a dark monster, it gains 1000 attack, and you can banish it and send 1. Yeah, he's the send to grave, so I always send a trap card or a monster if needed, depending on what's there. So that does it for the Phantom Knight monsters. Next, for your Speedroids, you play 3 Terratop, 1 of him, and 1 of him.
Tick-Tom board.
Tick-Tom board, it's hard to say. I never went into dice at all this game, or never even really seen it. I milled it a lot, but I never seen it. With him, it's like a Cyber Dragon off field, just a level 3 Cyber Dragon. I control no monsters, I can summon it. With him, usually if I control him or him, he could be special. That does it for your Speedroids. You play 2 Valor, 2 TG Werewolf. Werewolf, I seen game 1 against Cosmo. It was decently good, I guess you could say, because I'd summon the Terratop, special him, special the Tick-Tom board, and then I'd normal a monster. So it's like special, a lot of specials. You play 1 Junk Forward, another Cyber Dragon, pretty much of the deck, 1 Mathematician, and 1 Blue Ranger for yours. He's pretty much just your target for your emergency teleport in the deck. You play 3 Teleport. The thing I don't like about this is that after you use it, it's kind of dead in hand, or if you draw your Blue Ranger, I find it really dead in hand, and it could be a really bad dead card. But it's also, I might cut it down to 2, or I'm gonna add more targets, maybe another Blue Ranger, or I'll add maybe a Ghost Ogre. Next, you play 2 Twin Twister. So the thing I like about Twin Twister is that you have to discard with it to destroy up to 2. And sometimes with E-Teleport today, game 2, it was dead card in hand, so I'd activate Twin Twister and use this as my target to discard. Or sometimes I'd use them as bluffs on field. You play 1 Rhoda to switch out your Phantom Knights, because all the Phantom Knights are warriors, so you can search out whichever one you want. 1 Raigeki, 1 Foolish, and 1 Book of Moon. I think Foolish put in a lot of work today. I've seen it almost every game, if it wasn't real. For the trap cards, you play 1 Solemn Warning, 3 Fogblade. Fogblade is like the Phoenix Chain of the deck. You target 1, it can't switch its battle position, it cannot attack, and you cannot attack it. And when that card leaves field, this card is destroyed. And then you can banish it to special Phantom Knight. All the trap cards are banished to special summon a Phantom Knight. But that Phantom Knight, when he would leave the field, he'd be banished. So you always use those as Xyz materials. And so it gets over that like little hill. You play 3 Sword and 3 Wing just for the attack buff. And then also when they're engraved for their effects. That does it for the trap cards. Onto the extra deck. You play 3 Break Sword. Break Sword, when you Xyz summon it, you can use the effect to detach the target. Usually, with him, I target himself, and then I'll target one of their monsters and destroy him. And when they're both destroyed, when he's sent to the graveyard, he summons back 2 Phantom Knights as level 4s darks. But you can only go into Dark Xyz for the rest of the turn, so you usually go into your Dark Rebellion or your Master Key Beetle or Nightmare. I don't have Nightmare, so I play Thanatos instead. Next, you play 3 Dante. Dante was the main MVP of the deck today. When I was chosen to go first, game 2 every time, which was kind of sad, I'd summon it in defense to be more passive, but you always, usually with this deck, you always have a Dante on board, which makes the deck really, really good in my opinion. Because you want to have cards on graveyard, so even if they Phoenix Chain him, his milling effect is a cost. So I always detach and I get the effect off. Next you play 1 Acid Golem. It's my out to Dad. I play 1 of the blue Megazord just to pop spell cards on field. I play 1 Nightmare Shark, 1 Leviair to recycle my banished monsters. For the 4s, I played 1 Downer for my Dante. I'm probably gonna bump this up to 2 just because I liked it. You play 1 Dark Xyz Rebellion Dragon, 1 Thanatos, 1 Kinder Gorgon, and 1 Master Key Beetle. So it's a 15-card extra deck there. I don't play any Synchros in the deck. I'd rather have an Xyz on board other than Synchros. My extra deck, this is just thrown together really quick, so it's really bad. 1 Chaos Sorcerer, 1 Dark Hole. I play 2 Deck Lockdown for my out against Cosmo. 2 Forbidden Chalice. This is really good against Monarchs or against just anything really in general. I play 2 Face Off against Cosmo. I play Curse Seal for the Monarch matchup. I threw in there 3 Call of Haunted if I needed to summon monsters back faster, which I kind of did, but I never sided it in. And then I play 2 Grandhorn. It's a sketchy extra deck, but it works. Other than that, that's the deck profile today. Please like and subscribe and comment and tell us how we did. Thanks.